Have you ever tasted jellied prune whip? It's peculiar, just like many recipes from the past. Shauna Jones, in her TikTok video, captures a bizarre 1973 Jell-O recipe. She humorously navigates through mixing prunes and orange Jell-O, creating a mix that resembles something you might serve on Halloween or to someone you don't like. Shauna's journey into retro cooking began during the pandemic. She started with a 1953 cookbook, exploring both appealing and bizarre recipes. Other creators like Barry Enderwick and B. Dylan Hollis have also joined in, showcasing retro recipes that amuse millions. When Jones finally tastes her prune whip, she braves a spoonful. Surprisingly, it's not terrible, although she questions the inclusion of salt. It leaves us wondering, why does the internet love weird vintage recipes? Content creators like Jones, Enderwick, and Hollis symbolize a captivating new genre. The recipes, often rooted in the 50s and 60s, are defined by odd ingredient combinations and visual appeal, whether beautiful or ghastly. Just think of jellied hamburgers or the infamous candle salad. Culinary historian Sarah Lohman likens them to watching a disaster unfold, impossible to look away. The origins trace back to Julie Powell, whose blog chronicled her culinary adventures through Julia Child's timeless recipes. Although Powell did not focus on repulsive dishes, her approach inspired others like Ruth Clark from the now-defunct mid-century menu. She tackled ancient pamphlets and cookbooks, whipping up delights like Frosty the Slaw Man, engaging her audience through culinary exploration. Now, platforms like TikTok and YouTube are thriving on this mix of morbid curiosity and historical exploration. The videos tap into the grotesque aspects of food, much like Dr. Sandra Lee's less savory content. Emmy Cho, a pioneer of the genre, treats retro recipes non-judgmentally, showcasing everything from beef fudge to liver pate Jell-O. Certain ingredients easily trigger reactions. Mayonnaise is a classic culprit. However, nothing captivates viewers quite like Jell-O. Its mesmerizing wobble and translucent halo promise a unique viewing experience. Jones acknowledges this obsession. Where's the Jell-O? Viewers ask, demonstrating a communal desire for nostalgic treats. Jones and Cho aim for more than shock. They delve into the cooking process and respect the experiences presented in these strange recipes. Jones reflects on mid-century cultural contexts, offering insight into the promotional recipes of the era, or revisiting cherished family recipes. So, where did these culinary oddities come from? Post-World War II America saw massive changes. The rise of industrialization and the suburban middle class led companies to market strange convenient recipes. Jell-O's marketing strategy began as early as 1905, using vibrant visuals to capture attention, even if the taste didn't match up. Colorful advertisements often prioritized appeal over flavor, showcasing eccentric recipes as party centerpieces. While some dishes gained popularity, for every green bean casserole, others fell into culinary infamy. The social landscape of the 20th century fostered these quirky recipes. With labor changes in the domestic sphere post-World War II, women faced pressures to maintain standards of home cooking without domestic help. Cookbooks promoted shortcuts and processed ingredients, leading to Jell-O creations that appealed to modern women. It's crucial to recognize that just because these recipes existed doesn't mean they were widely embraced. Lohman reminds us that promotional materials often remain untouched, unlike beloved cookbooks with documented cooking experiences. As historian Jessamine Neuhaus articulated, these recipes reflect ideals rather than actual consumption by families. Cultural nuances are critical, especially in videos portraying horrible food as ordinary fare. This oversimplification obscures the realities of mid-20th century dining patterns. Online content often favors the sensational. E-history, as described by Jason Steinhauer, simplifies complex histories into easily digestible pieces for social media. Fascinating stories fade behind the appeal of clickbait. Society's nostalgic longing for the 1950s presents another layer. While popular culture romanticizes that era, the complexity of women's roles amid societal expectations remains often overlooked. Misleading portrayals can skew our understanding of historical home life. Nonetheless, intentionally bizarre food continues to thrive on social media, generating engagement and revenue. Still, creators like Cho and Jones use food to build understanding and connection, blending humor and empathy. As the landscape of weird vintage recipes grows, so does the role of future historians. They'll have their work cut out, dissecting layers of e-history surrounding our culinary memories. Let's hope they recognize that today's dinner tables differ greatly from the bizarre offerings of yesteryear. Explore this captivating culinary journey, and embrace the strange creations of the past. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more culinary adventures.